All right, guys, so have those blocks handy, and however you want to start. If you want to start, seated, you can, or kind of a nice little hip thing is come into your bridge, set up, and place that block underneath that sacrum, and you can just relax the knees. You can let the knees kind of fall in, and have the feet on the ground, those shoulder blades on the floor. Whatever you guys want to offer, and whatever's going to help you find that breath. So you guys know the drill. We'll drop into our breath to start. Good. Yeah, get any of those movements going so you can find an easeful position, whatever it is, whether it's that block underneath the sacrum or whether it's a seated position. Let's give ourselves a spot to be comfortable in, And then maybe let the breath come and go, and then just fall into the natural breath. Not trying to change the breath yet, just giving ourselves this moment to arrive, this ritual of arriving for our practice. Let the breath come and go. Today, this asana of the week that we arrive at today is our trikonasana, or our triangle pose. And so we're going to embody the energy behind this shape today. And our triangle pose reminds us of the cycle of life, or the cycle of nature, in the sense that there's those three sides of a triangle, or those 3 points of a triangle. And we can think of those points or those sides as being the creative process, the preservation process, and the transformational process, or the destructive process. So being in the energy of the cycle of life today. We create a shape, and as we create it, there's that little bit of transformation from the previous shape. And then we surrender and we preserve that shape, that asana. And then there's that transformation, that transition into another shape. And even as we're transforming, as we're transitioning, we're creating at the same time. So really falling into this space today that everything kind of happens concurrently. There's not this set creating, preserving, transforming. It's all kind of enmeshed. It's blurred a little bit together. So maybe imagine the triangle shape on the front of our body today. Perhaps that left shoulder is a creation. Trace a line over to the right shoulder for preservation. And then down to the navel for the transformation. Up to that left shoulder, creation. To the right shoulder, preservation. And then that transformation at the belly. So if your mind wanders today, just bring it back. Maybe tracing shoulder, shoulder, navel, shoulder. Giving the mind an anchor. Let that be your anchor today if it's helpful. Now, from wherever you're at, let's chant 3 Oms together. It can be to yourself, it can be out loud, whatever resonates with your energy today. Let's exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. And then as you're ready, make your way to your back. If you're already on your back, let's take that block out from under and let the back be flat. Have that block handy. And on your back, let's hug our knees into our chest. Maybe the hands are behind the thighs, maybe they're on the shin, but let's bring our back to the floor, maybe rock side to side. It's one side and then another. And then on your next exhale, let's bring the knees over to the right side of the mat, coming into a little twist. If you want, you can let the legs be long, or you can bend the knees, kind of whatever feels right, but we're just going to give a little movement to the back. Left arm can be out to the left, or maybe up above the head. Breathe in and out. Just preserving this shape. And now let's exhale, transition or transform into our twist on the other side, dropping those knees over to the left off the mat. You can extend the legs long, or you can let them be bent. Maybe stretching those arms overhead or out to the sides. Let the breath come and go. Another breath in. And then we'll exhale, bring those knees to the middle. Let's send our legs up to the sky, flex the feet towards the face. Feel the hips on the ground, hips on the floor. And with that left foot flex, let's really mindfully draw the belly in towards the back. We're going to lower the right foot to the ground, that right leg. But as if you're moving through honey or peanut butter, just nice and slow, engaging the side body in the low belly as you lower that right foot. Now let's inhale, draw the foot up. And then exhale, slowly let that left foot make its way to the ground, flexing the foot towards the face as you lower the left leg down. Yes, and then bring it up. And then do the same again with the right, lower down, and then exhale. Engaging the core, it's nice and active. We'll inhale to draw the foot up. And now exhale, lower that left foot down. That right foot is parallel with the sky. Yep, and then draw the left foot up. Feet are side by side. Let's point the feet towards the face and then flex towards the face. Point the feet. Exhale, flex the feet towards the face. Now bend the knees. Bring the right ankle below that left knee, coming into that figure four. And it might feel a little tight in the legs and the hips. It's early still, guys. So just let your figure four be what it is. You can rock side to side, your hands on the shins. Maybe they're on the back of the leg. Making sure that you're breathing into the areas of tension. Now one more breath. And then on your exhale, keep those legs where they are, but drop them over to the left. So we're kind of in a figure four twist. So maybe the right foot comes to the ground with the big toe side. The left side of the leg is kind of on the ground. Maybe you notice an outer hip stretch here. Now one more breath. Then exhale, draw those legs back to the middle. Let's send the feet towards the sky. Grab that strap. Put the strap in the hands. And then let's bring the strap along the ball of the right foot. You can use a loop, or you can just place the strap on the foot. The left foot's on the floor. You can have both hands on the strap, or maybe that right hand on hold. Left arm out to the side. Maybe let the right leg drop out towards the right. And the strap just supports us. Just a little bit of ease. The body rest here. You're kind of more towards the right side, maybe. Breathe in and out. Maybe press through the heel, see how that feels. Pull on the ball of the foot. Or maybe you press on the ball of the foot. See how that feels on the inside of the leg and the back of the leg. And now let's exhale to draw that right leg back towards the sky. Release the strap from the foot and then point and flex the foot again. Maybe make some circles, letting the mobility of the ankle kind of guide the movement. And then bend the right knee, bring the right foot to the floor. Maybe you lift the hips and sway the knees side to side, dropping them over to the right and then the left. Nice job, guys. And now bring the left ankle below that right knee, come into that figure four on the other side. Maybe hands behind the hamstring or onto the shins. Oh, let out a sigh. Let yourself sink into the floor, the back of the body kind of dropping into the floor. Maybe close the eyes. Feel the preservation of our asana. Breathe in. Exhale. Another breath in. And then on your exhale, you can let the legs come over to the right side, the left foot towards the floor, kind of that right outer hip towards the ground, arms to a T. Maybe the right hand on the right or the left thigh, just so to let your arms go wherever it's comfortable in the body. A little outer hip stretch perhaps here. Good, guys. Let's exhale, bring everything to the middle. Send the legs to the sky again. Maybe point and flex the feet. Let the heels or the feet drop apart. And then that strap is going to come to the ball, the left foot. You can lower the right foot to the ground, or you can let the right leg be long. And then let's just let this left leg drop out to the side. You can close the eyes. Even as we're preserving, there's that transformation happening within on a physical level. The breath supports us physically, energetically, in more ways than you can ever imagine. So breathing into the shape, try pressing through the heel or pressing through the ball of the foot. Breathe in. And now let's exhale, bring that left foot back to the sky, release the strap. Maybe move the ankle around, point and flex the foot. And then we'll exhale, lower that left foot to the ground. Let the right foot come to the ground. Now drop the knees to the side. And let's come into our reclined butterfly, feet together. You can have blocks under the knees if you want. And we'll be here for 7 breaths. So just letting you know, give yourself the moment, the time to be here, to relax. There's no rush to transition or transform. We're going to preserve and rest. Your mind wanders, perhaps bring it from left shoulder to right shoulder to navel to left shoulder, tracing that triangle, anchoring the mind. And one more exhale. And now place the feet on the floor. Maybe the feet are hip width distance apart. Lift the low back, lower it to the ground. Now ground that left foot. Feel the foot in the ground. And now ground the right foot. Feel both feet in the ground. Let's exhale to press those feet down, press those glutes up. Let's lift the hips coming into our bridge pose. Maybe wiggle the shoulder blades under the heart, under the chest. Breathe in and out. And then we'll inhale to lower down the hips. And then exhale, press those hips up. And we'll pause at the top, breathe in and out. And then your next inhale, lower those down. Pause at the bottom, ground the left foot. Bring the right foot to the side so the right foot's parallel. And we're going to do a single leg bridge. So exhale and press those glutes up. Right foot to the sky. Now pause. Left foot grounds, the right foot is lifted. The leg is long. And then we'll inhale to lower. Exhale, bring the right foot to the floor. Inhale, extend the left leg long. Then exhale, press the hips up, coming into our single leg bridge. Pausing here. And then on an inhale, lower down the hips. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Inhale, ground the feet. Exhale, ground the left foot and lift the hips to the sky. Right leg to sky. Good. And then we'll inhale, lower the back. Right foot down. Back on the floor. Right foot grounds. Extend the left leg to sky. And on an exhale, drive those glutes up and the left foot towards the ceiling. Really nice job, guys. Breathe in and out. And then we'll inhale to lower down the back. Bring the left foot to the floor. Pause at the bottom. Drop the knees out to the right and we'll pause here. Hips are over towards the right a little bit. The right knee's on the ground. Maybe the right foot comes to the outer left side. And we feel a little opening on the outside of the left leg. Or the right foot can be on the ground. The left knee kind of towards the floor. If the right foot's on the outer knee, let the right foot come to the ground, and we'll exhale, windshield wiper those knees over to the left. So knees are towards the left side of the mat now. If you want, the left foot can come on the outside of the right hip, and we'll breathe here and we'll breathe. What's interesting about this cycle of life that right now, as we're preserving this shape, it's setting up for the creation of our asanas later in our practice. And those asanas are going to be a little easier than they were if we were to not do this preservation now. So it's this reminder of the preparation that comes and those elements of creation that are so dependent on previous experiences. So giving us everything we need, every breath. Let's lower the left foot to the ground if it was on the thigh. Bring the feet back to the floor. Let's hug our knees into our chest. Exhale, maybe you round up into a ball with the nose towards the knees. Rocking side to side, massaging our low back. Yep. And then as you're ready, let's come up to standing. Maybe you rock and roll to stand. Maybe you let your feet come to the sky first. Point, flex the feet a little more. If you twist a little more, we'll make our way to the front of our mat. And come into a standing position. And then in that standing position, you rock the hip side to side. You can kind of wiggle it out, guys. You could kick the feet a little, come onto the balls of the feet and heels. And then we'll meet in our standing mountain pose. Ground the feet. Hands can shine towards the front or they can shine towards the thighs. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Lift the heart, ears over shoulders. And then let's roll our shoulders back. And you can roll them forward. And then waking up the upper part of the torso now. Let's come into some stillness. Breathe in. Exhale. And now inhale, let's inhale to bring the arms up overhead. And we'll exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Grounding here in our forward fold. Maybe sway the hips side to side. In our forward fold, swaying hips side to side. Breathe in and out. And let's exhale, bend the knees and kind of bring the back up flat into our Ardha Uttanasana. Hands can be on the thighs. Now press the hands into the thighs, press the thighs into the hands, and we feel the elbows reach back and maybe some opening across the tops of the shoulders. Good job, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, let's fold forward. Now inhale, let's step it back to plank pose, 1 foot at a time. So hands underneath those shoulders. And with those feet grounded, let's reach those heels back, feel the tops of the legs active. And now let's just roll forward so the shoulders go past the wrists or on the toes maybe. And then let's roll back a little bit further onto the foot. The shoulders go back behind the wrist and then rock forward. And let's just go forward and back. And feel the active core kind of waking up a little bit. Let's breathe in and out. And now let's exhale to lower the knees. And let's sit back into child's pose for a breath. And then exhale, let the breath go. One more breath in. And now exhale, let's come up and back into downward facing dog. Hips lift to the sky. Pedal out the feet, maybe lowering one knee and then the other. And now notice where the stomach is here. Draw that stomach towards the thighs. Let's bend the knees. So the knees kind of come towards the floor. Now reach the chest towards those knees as those knees reach down. And now straighten the leg to keep the chest where it is. Feel a little more maybe opening between the shoulder blades. Let's breathe in and out. Let's inhale, rock it up to plank. Inhale. Let's ground our feet. Keep the feet right where they are. Ground the left hand. Now hold the right hand up towards that left shoulder for one breath. And then we'll exhale, lower that right hand down. Let's pause. Ground the feet, ground the right hand. Let's draw the right hand or the left hand towards the right shoulder and pause. Our 3-point plank. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower the left hand. Lower the knees down. Let's sit back in our child's pose for one breath in and out. And another breath in. Exhale, let the breath go. Now breathe in. And then exhale, bring the hands down and the hips up and back for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice job, guys. Breathe in. Let's dip those knees down again. Draw the chest towards those knees and then straighten the knees. And feel that chest reaching for the thighs. Breathe in and out. Exhale. Let's inhale, step the right foot forward, the ball of the left foot grounds. Let the heart hover over the thigh and then reach those fingertips back towards the heel. We're hovered over that leg. And now let's lower the left knee and sweep the arms up and then straighten that left leg. Coming into crescent. Breathe in. And now let's bend that left knee, hinge over that thigh. Keep the left knee hovered, but reach the arms back. Now straighten that left leg. Opening the back of the leg here. Now lower that left knee. Don't let it touch, but reach the arms up. As the arms reach, straighten that leg. Rise into crescent. Good job, guys. Breathe in. And now exhale. We're going to hinge over that thigh, bend the knee down, let it hover. Hover the knee, but reach the fingers back. Breathe in and out. And now exhale. Plant the hands on either side of the foot. Let's bring the left foot to sky. Ground the right foot standing splits. Left foot nice and high. Breathe in. And now exhale, bring the left foot to meet the right, sitting back, Utkatasana, chair pose, arms reach to the sky, or maybe the hands are in front of the heart. Breathe in and out. Maybe notice here what you're creating. Give a breath to notice what maybe you're preserving. Maybe what might be possibly transforming. Let's breathe in. Exhale, fold it forward. Uttanasana. Yeah, inhale, step it back to plank pose. Breathe in. Let's exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let the breath come and go here. Maybe you bend those knees, reach the heart towards the legs and straighten those legs if that's helpful. Breathe in and out. And now we'll inhale, step the left foot forward, the right ball of the foot grounds. Let's rise up to our crescent lunge. Feel that foundation. This is what we're going to rise up into. And then lower that right knee, but let it hover and hinge over the thigh. Reach the arms back. Feel the opening across the arms. Breathe in. And then we'll reach up to sky. The knee hovers and then it straightens as we lift into crescent. Good, guys. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knee, hover over and reach those arms back. Then last time, let's rise up into crescent. Straighten that right leg as we do. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, frame the foot, ground that left foot, launch up into those standing splits. You can roll the ankle around, breathe in and out. And now let's exhale, ground the right foot next to the left. Coming into our chair pose, drop the hips, lift the heart, tuck the pelvis, guys. And hands to the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring arms out like a T. And now be mindful of those knees. Keep them side by side as we exhale over to the right. Those knees are side by side. Inhale. And now let's lower the weight into the right foot. Lift the left foot off the ground. And then step the left foot back, coming into a twisted crescent lunge. Breathe in and out. All the left foot grounds nice and steady. Inhale. And now exhale, ground the left foot on the inside of the right foot, the left hand, sorry, the right arm to sky, coming into our revolved side angle pose.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. You can do this without a block. It's so nice to have. And if you press into the block, you might notice the shoulders activate. If you hover over the ground, it's a different experience. So there's different ways. These blocks provide a different experience. Let's breathe in. Exhale to bring the hand to frame the foot. Lower that left knee down, but let it hover. We're hovered over the right thigh. The left knee is hovered over the earth. Now let's rise up into a crescent. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's lower that left heel down. So maybe you replant the left foot, straighten the right leg. Then let's open the left foot towards the long edge. Bring our palms down towards the ground. And now we'll exhale to bring the right hand past that right foot and down in front of the leg for Trikonasana. Let's bring awareness to the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the low belly. And then extend and reach to the fingertips here, engaging the side body. Inhale. And now exhale, bring the left hand down to meet the right hand. Let's pivot the left foot to angle towards that left side of the mat, and then we'll hover over the leg for Parsvottanasana, or pyramid pose. So right foot's forward, left foot's kind of angled towards the side. We'll surrender over this right leg. Inhale. And now exhale, bend that right knee. Come on to the ball of that left foot. Let's rise up into our crescent lunge again. Breathe in. Exhale, press through the heel. And then we'll fold forward to frame the foot. Step the right foot back, plank pose. Breathe in and out. An option here, you can stay static in plank for 3 breaths, or you can inhale and bring the right hand towards the left shoulder and exhale, lower. You can inhale, bring left hand to right shoulder and exhale, lower. And then 1 breath to grow one. And then exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sigh. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now inhale, step the left foot forward, ground the left foot. And then draw the right foot forward, meet the left, and then drop those hips, lift the heart, lift the chest. Utkatasana. Yes. Inhale. Exhale, ground the left foot, hover the right foot over the floor, and then reach that right foot back. Lower the ball of the foot. And then we'll inhale to reach arms to sky. Exhale, come into that twisted crescent. Breathe in. Out. Press to the ball of that right foot. Arms reaching short edge to short edge. Inhale. And as you're ready, with control in the torso, bring the right hand on the inside of that left foot. Reach the left arm to sky. Pavrita Parsvottanasana. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, bring the left hand on the left side of the leg. Move the block out of the way. Pivot the right foot down. Maybe it goes towards the long edge. Straighten that right leg. And bring the left arm on the inside of the left leg. And let's reach right up into triangle here. Coming into triangle from the ground up. Nice, guys. You can reach that left hand up towards the knee. That feels better on the spine. Breathe in and out. Inhale. And then let's exhale, bring the right hand towards the left hand. Pivot the right foot maybe just a little bit. And then as you're ready, just fold over that left leg. Parsvottanasana. Inhale. Exhale, let the breath go. Another breath in. Now exhale, pivot on the ball of that right foot so the heel lifts. Bend that left knee. Let's rise up into crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale to press through that right heel. It's still lifted, but you're bringing the energy there, and the front of that right leg might open just a little. Let's breathe in. Exhale, fold forward to frame the foot. Step the left foot back. So here we are in our plank pose again. Let's be here 3 breaths. 1 for the creation, preservation, and transformation. If you want, ground the left hand. We'll inhale, bring the right hand to the left shoulder. And then we can exhale, lower, creation. Inhale, bring the left hand towards right shoulder, preservation, lower it down. And we'll pause here for transformation. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then up to you. Give yourself 5 easeful breaths in downward facing dog or 5 breaths in child's pose. Making sure that you're breathing in these breaths. We're not just holding our breath. Breathe in and out. And letting the practice on our mat carry with us energetically into our lives. That we can recognize the cycle of nature around us and within us, and see the interconnectedness and feel the interconnectedness with nature, with all living beings. Exhale. Inhale. And now let's inhale, come up to plank pose, breathing in and out. Press the earth away, reach through those heels, and now let's reach the right foot to sky. Here's our 3-point plank, just with the right leg up. And I bring that right knee to the right ankle, or right elbow, and then send the right leg nice and long. And we'll exhale back to 3-legged dog, reach the right leg to sky, bend the right knee, and then stack the right hip over the left hip. Inhale. And now let's exhale, bring the right foot back to the floor. Pause here, and then we'll lean forward, rocking into plank pose on an inhale, and then lower the knees down, and then walk the hands forward, come into puppy with hips over the knees. Breathe in and out, and exhale. And now glance up with the hands, and then steady those hands, plant the hands, reach the right leg off the mat onto the floor. And in yoga, we call this water bug. Here we call it kind of a puppy variation. So that right leg is out to the side, foot to the floor, head to the ground. Breathe in and out. Exhale. Another breath in. Exhale to really press that foot to the ground. Maybe noticing that inner thigh respond. Inhale. And then exhale, glance with the hands. Walk the hands in under the shoulders. And bring the right knee in, but let the right knee hover in table. And then here in this table, we're going to lift the right knee out to the side as we're placing that knee on a box. And then draw the right knee in, but let it hover. Open the knee out like we're lifting it on a box. And now bring it in. And now this time extend that leg back nice and long. Maybe the heel in line with the knee or with the hip. And then draw it in, let it hover. And then lift it up onto that box. We're going to hold to the side, surrendering here. Breathe in. Exhale, extend the leg long. And then inhale to lower the leg down and walk the hands forward, coming into our puppy variation. Right leg out to the side, left knee grounded. And pause. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend up with the hands. Exhale, walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring the right knee in this time so the knees are settling. And then with those knees side by side, let's sway the hips back and forth. Side of the hip, maybe getting a little stretch. And now from our tabletop, let's inhale back to plank. Breathing into the plank. And let's exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, back downward facing dog. And then inhale, step the left foot forward, pivot the right heel down.
And then let's come into warrior two. Let's reach the right hand towards the right foot and then rise up, shoulders over hips. Nice, guys. Yes.
And then drop the left knee, drop the hips, open up those hands. Let's straighten that front leg and bring the palms together above the head. And then we'll exhale, bend that knee again. Inhale, palms meet, leg straightens. And then exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, bring palms above the head. Let's pause here. Keep that leg straight, but bring the arms into reach and bring the gaze over that left hand. Exhale, bring the right hand onto that right leg and reach the left arm up to sky, reversing our triangle. Right hand on the right leg, left hand to sky. And then exhale, bring those palms back to shine towards the ground. Reach the left hand past the left foot, and then hinge with the waist, Trikonasana. In this variation of triangle, let's bring our awareness just to something in our life that we're creating, something that stands out that's in the creative process. Bring it into our space. Exhale, let it go. Let the energy of the sequence feed that creative process. We don't have to think, we can just let that energy flow. Now let's exhale to close the right hand onto the left hand, gazing towards those hands together. Notice the low back on the right side. Now let's inhale to extend that right arm to sky, Trikonasana. Breathe in. Nice, guys. And now let's exhale, bring that right hand down the right leg again, the left arm to sky, reversing that triangle. Viparita Trikonasana. Yeah, left arm to sky, right hand on the leg, breathe in. And now exhale, bring those palms to shine towards the ground. Pivot that left foot towards the long edge. Now bring hands to hips, bend the knees just a little, tilt the pelvis back so those sits bones go back, and then let's fold forward into a wide-legged forward fold. Breathing in and out here, Prasarita Padottanasana. Exhale. Maybe you like to rock back and forth from the heel to the balls of the feet. Maybe you like to bend the knees and kind of sway side to side a little bit, moving the hips. Allow yourself to come into whatever movement or non-movement is right in this shape. Breathe in. Let's exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands to the side. Let's rise up one vertebrae at a time. Pressing into the feet, feeling those inner thighs and outer hips respond. Shoulders over hips. Good. Inhale, bring hands above the head. Exhale, draw those hands in front of the heart space. You close the eyes. Breathe in. And exhale, giving that energy to that creation in our life. And now let's pivot the feet towards the front of the mat and step the right foot forward to meet the left. Maybe sway side to side. And then ground those feet. Breathe in. Exhale, draw the hands down. Inhale to bring them up. And then fold it forward, Uttanasana. Let's inhale, step it back to plank pose. Nice, strong plank. And let's be here for those 3 breaths. Option to plant the left hand. Inhale, right hand to left shoulder. Exhale, lower. Plant the right hand. Inhale, left hand to right shoulder. Exhale, lower. And 1 breath here. And then we'll exhale, lower those knees down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And then we'll step the left leg out to the side now, coming into that water bug, that puppy variation, and walk those hands forward. Melting that heart down to the floor and really pressing into the foot and grounding that foot to open up that inner thigh. And let yourself be here. Draw another breath in. And now let's exhale, walk the hands underneath the shoulders, leave that leg where it is. So now the hands plant under the shoulders, that left leg is wide. And now we're gonna draw that left knee in, but let it hover. So we have the left knee in, hovering in table, the left knee hovers in table. Let's inhale, lift that left leg out to the side. And then draw it in, hover the knee. Inhale, lift it out to the side. Exhale, hover it. Inhale, lift that left knee out. And then hover it in. And now inhale, extend it long. Left leg behind us. Pause. Breathe in. Exhale. And now let's curl the toes of the right foot under, coming into that 3-point plank. And now we'll bring that left knee towards the left elbow, and then back. And then left knee towards left elbow, and then back. And last time, left knee towards left elbow. This time we exhale back to downward facing dog, 3-legged downward facing dog, left leg to sky. And then bend the knee, stack the left hip over the right, finding the 3-legged dog. And then bring that left knee back in. And inhale, step the left foot forward. Pivot the right foot down. And then come into that Virabhadrasana 2. Yeah. Grounding the hands. Breathe in and out. Let's reach the palms to sky, pivot the left foot, and then bring that right foot into bend for that warrior 2. On the other side. Yep. Good. And then palms come above the head, straighten the leg. And then exhale, bend, and hands come long. Inhale, palms come above the head. And then exhale, bring the hands to hover. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten that right leg. And now bring the left hand onto the left leg. Reach the right arm to sky, reversing our triangle. And then let's exhale, bring the right hand on the inside of that right leg. Coming into Trikonasana, left hand to sky. And we'll pause. Open up the left hip maybe, and the left shoulder goes back. And then here, let's bring our awareness to something in our life that we feel is predominantly in the preservation stage. Let's send the energy from the sequence there. Let your next breath, let it go, and the energy just follows that awareness. Breathe in. And let's exhale, keep that front leg straight. Bring the shoulders up over the hips, put the palms down. Breathe in. And then exhale, reverse our triangle, left hand down, right arm to sky. And then we'll exhale, bring that right hand on the inside of that leg for Trikonasana. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring those shoulders over the hips, pivot the right foot towards the long edge. This time, let's exhale, bring hands to the heart. Let the breath go. Inhale. And then exhale, let's bend that left knee and drop over to the left, Skandasana. Breathe in through the middle, drawing the hands and heart across the middle of the mat, and exhale over towards the right, Skandasana. Inhale through the middle, exhale, left side, Skandasana. Breathe in. As we go through the middle and exhale down into the side lunge on the right. Nice job, guys. Inhale. And now let's exhale, come to the middle of the mat with the hips, straighten the legs, reach arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the palms to shine towards the earth, hands to the hips, and then we'll step forward to the front of the mat, Tadasana. Maybe moving hips any way that we need. Roll shoulders back and down. Breathe in. And we're going to come into a little bit of a transformation. So bring it into your mind, something in your life that stands out that's maybe in the transformative stage. If you prefer the word destructive stage, you can bring that into your space. We're going to find our triangle pose in different variations here. So we'll inhale, lift arms to sky, and then exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Let's ground the left foot, step the right foot back, ground the ball of that right foot. Let's lift up into crescent lunge for just a breath. Breathe in. And exhale, fold the hands forward, step the right foot forward, Uttanasana. Ground the right foot, step the left foot back, let's rise up into crescent. Exhale, let the breath go. Breathe in. Let's exhale, fold it forward, step the right foot back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in and out. And now let's step the left foot forward, pivot the right foot kind of towards the right side of the mat. Straighten that
Left leg, bring the left hand on the inside, the left leg, reach the right arm to sky, Trikonasana from the ground up. Breathe in and out. Let's exhale, reverse our triangle, bring the right hand towards the right leg, left arm to sky, breathe in. And now exhale back into Trikonasana, left hand on the inside of that left leg. Now maybe this time you bring the left arm underneath the left ear. Breathe in. Maybe you bring the right hand over the right ears if you're holding a block or a beach ball above the head. Breathe in. And then let's exhale to bring both arms up overhead, hips underneath the shoulders. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, palms shine towards the floor. Pivot the left foot towards the long edge. Now the right foot towards the short edge. Let's come into triangle from the sky down. So reach that right hand past the right foot and exhale, hinge into Trikonasana on the other side. Breathe in. Let's exhale, bring the left hand into reverse triangle down that left leg, right arm to sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand on the inside of that right leg, left arm to sky, Trikonasana. Maybe your next inhale, you bring the right arm underneath the ear. Maybe you bring the left arm over the ear, holding on to the block or beach ball above the head. Let's inhale, shoulders over the hips, arms to sky. Exhale, pivot the right foot towards the long edge. Let's bring the hands to the heart space. Close the eyes, feel that transformation. Open the eyes. Pivot the feet towards the short edge at the front of the mat. Frame the left foot just so you can step it back to downward facing dog. Both feet in downward facing dog. Hips reach for sky, hands ground. Exhale. And now we're going to come into fallen triangle. So with the hands planted, the feet planted, let's send the left foot underneath the chest and off the right side of the mat. And then with that left foot off the right side of the mat, reach the right arm to sky. You can come onto the inside of that left foot or keep the ball of the right foot down. So the ball of the right foot down or the side of the right foot down. Fallen triangle. Let's be here for 3 breaths. Inhale to create. Exhale. Inhale to preserve. Exhale. Inhale to transform. And now exhale, bring that right hand to the floor. Keep that left leg where it is. Now let's pause here. Option with the hands planted, the ball of the right foot down. Maybe you lift the left foot off the ground. And maybe you lower it. Maybe you lift it off the ground. And you lower it. And now let's bring the left foot back into plank. Roll over to the right side of the body. Lift the left arm to sky. Plant the left foot. Bring the right leg in front. So the right leg is off the long edge of the mat. Maybe you lift the right foot off the ground. And then you can lower. The right foot off the ground. And then lower. And last breath in. Right foot up and lower. Bring the left hand down. Bring the right foot back to plank pose. And then lower the knees and sit it back into child's pose. Exhale. The cycle of life. Last exhale out. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, rock it forward and back to downward facing dog. Coming into our fallen triangle, plant the hands, plant the left foot, draw the right foot off the left side of the mat. And come into your fallen triangle, maybe the left arm to sky. The ball of the left foot can be down, or the side of the left foot can be down, so it's kind of like a plank variation if you want. Just fall, let that triangle fall. Breathing in and out. One more breath in. Exhale, plant the left hand. Step the right foot back into plank. Here we are. And then our last big effort. Exhale over to that Vashisthasana, side plank on the left. Right arm to sky or overhead. And then the left foot can come forward and maybe you pulse that left foot. We'll be here for those 3 breaths. Right foot grounds. Left foot can lift and lower. And lift and lower. And then last breath, exhale, bring the right hand down, send the left foot back, and now lower the knees. And we'll sit back in child's pose or puppy pose or any resting pose. Letting this transformation take place now as we transform from this physical asana movement to more of a resting, winding down. Letting that fire burn and kind of quell a little. Let the breath go. Now one more breath. And let's exhale, come up onto our knees. We're going to meet in standing. Take your strap with you. And we usually kind of wind down and cool on our backs. We're going to do it standing today. Roll the shoulders back, find that strap. Bring the strap out in front, maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width. Yeah. And let's step those feet wide. With that strap kind of wide, those feet as a neck space. Let's reach the arms up overhead. Maybe we do this with our eyes closed. And when those hands get overhead, let's pull that strap away. Feel those shoulders smooth, arms active. And now here, let's just exhale the hinge over to the left. Pulling that strap apart as we do. And then exhale over to the right. And this is releasing heat out the side body as we do this. The left side is that spleen side of the body, releasing heat. Fire element governs the spleen. Let's bring everything back to the middle. Bend the knees slightly, let the shoulders relax. Let's hinge forward, pulling that strap apart, coming into kind of a half wide-legged forward fold. And now let's exhale to bring the arms over the hips. And then maybe here, we just drop that strap behind us a little bit or a lot. Maybe you widen that grip on the strap and you can let the strap come down, shoulders back. And then just kind of do some shoulder flossing, forward and back. Make those arms as wide as you need to. You can move really nice and slow. Maybe you want to move quicker. Maybe you just move kind of a little bit at the top and not really wide or far back at all. And the next time you get those hands overhead, let's pause with the arms overhead. Pull that strap apart. Breathe in. And let's exhale, gently relax that strap down, dropping it on the floor. Then we're going to bring our arms out like a T overhead again. You can close the eyes. Maybe feel that energy in the shoulders and the arms without that strap. Breathe in. Retrace that energy from the left shoulder to the right shoulder, into the navel, and then do it again. Left shoulder, right shoulder, navel. Left shoulder, right shoulder, navel. Let's bring hands to the heart space. Draw the awareness from the left shoulder to the right shoulder, to the navel. We'll breathe a couple more rounds of breath standing. Now on your next exhale, maybe you bring feet together. You can fold forward, Uttanasana. We'll make our way onto our backs for Shavasana. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. When you get to your back, let's find that same shape with the feet nice and wide, the arms up overhead. Like an X. Retrace the energy from the left shoulder to the right shoulder, to the navel, left shoulder, right shoulder, navel. And allow yourself to drop into your Shavasana. Relax the backs of the shoulders. Relax the torso. With the breath, just move freely. You don't even have to think about it. Just invite that complete effortlessness into your sleep. Our Shavasana allows us to absorb the benefits of our practice, not just on a physical level, but on that energetic level. So those intentions and that awareness that we did throughout our practice, it's being supported here. Energy follows consciousness, so just bringing the awareness there allows the energy to flow there. Let's give ourselves a deep breath in and out. And let ourselves drop just a little longer into Shavasana. As you're ready, if you're ready ever, you can stay in Shavasana as long as you like. If you're ready, come to seated. You can bring hands to heart. You can rest them on your thighs or on your knees. One last collective conscious thought towards the creation, preservation, and transformation. Let's exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Om. Shanti. 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 Om. Namaste. Yes. Thanks, everybody. You're welcome.